It smells like it's going to be a good day. We were supposed to have breakfast for dinner last night, but we ended up with unexpected company, so we did pizza out. Or we actually brought it back here. So I'm just fixing breakfast this morning, and the point behind breakfast this morning, you can see how much grease has already splattered, is to taste our hash browns that we shred from the potato that we baked, to see if it turns out that way. Kyle couldn't decide if he wanted bacon or sausage. I'm doing both. The other thing in doing this meal prep little series is I really kind of thought I would have something left over that I could put in the freezer. When we made the quesadillas, Kyle was gone the next day. So he was gone all day Tuesday until Wednesday. So I had that for lunch and dinner on Tuesday. I didn't have to cook, but I didn't get anything in the freezer. So today I'm going to make a whole bunch of scrambled eggs. We have both the sausage and the bacon. So I'm hoping I have some left over that I can do some breakfast burritos. If not, that's okay. I do need a few slices of bacon for tonight's meal and tomorrow's meal. So, yeah. And I don't have the hash browns out yet because I want to cook them from frozen. I don't want them to thaw out. That's where we are with grease splatters everywhere. I was going to do it in the oven, but I want the grease from them to cook the eggs and potatoes in. All right, let me keep it cooking. Sausage and bacon is done. Next up, scramble the eggs, and I'll go out and get the hash browns and get them going as well. All right, excuse the mess on the stovetop. I'm going to say no. This is a no. This is a fail for shredded hash browns for me. It's very difficult to get them out of the bag and into the pan, and when you try to break off pieces, it just kind of squishes together. It immediately soaked up the grease, so I'm afraid that they're going to be greasy and burnt on the back side, but I'm going to continue to cook them, and we're going to see what happens. Yeah, it's still a fail. It just looks like a pile of mashed potatoes. I'm going to assume that's kind of what it's going to taste like too. There's no individual crunchiness, like you have with the different hash brown shreds. Yeah. It's basically just a big pile of mashed potatoes. I would not do my hash browns like that again. I'll go back to parboiling them, I guess. Or blanching them, excuse me. Okay, I'm going to get this cleaned up. We're going to try our cubed potatoes and see if that works better. Our cubed potatoes are holding their shape much better. Let's see how they turn out. These may taste okay, but they're still breaking down a lot in the oil. Every time I move them, the little cubes get even smaller. So I don't think I would bake my potatoes to make hash browns or cubes, but we do have the slices, but it's probably going to turn out the same. If I had baked a whole bunch of potatoes like right now and did it fresh, I might. But other than that, I would not. I will be blanching them. They just turn out much better for me. But we'll taste these when they're done. Okay. I was trying to take a bite to taste, but these little things, they're just falling apart. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like the texture either. So this is not my favorite way. I will maybe look into it a little bit more, but I might as well blanch them, right? That's what I say. Okay, so that is the end of today's video. Like I said, it was supposed to be breakfast for dinner. We had company, so I did it today. What I really want is some leftover bacon. I didn't want it sitting in the fridge for a week before I used it all up. Trying out, if I bake a potato first, can I still make hash browns and cubed potatoes and that kind of stuff with it? I do not like the texture. I do not like the way it turned out. I did not like the way it cooked. So for me, it's not a preferable way to do it. So, and that's it. So thanks for sticking around. I think we have one more. Oh, it's more potatoes from the freezer. It's our twice baked potatoes. So I guess we'll see how those turn out. And then we'll kind of do a wrap up, but I can tell you everything I used. I can show you that the fridge still looks the same. We didn't get a whole lot of leftovers piled up and all of that stuff. So we'll wrap everything up on our last video, twice baked potatoes from the freezer. Thanks for hanging out with me. Subscribe so you can see more videos like this. Give me a thumbs up. Comment below and tell me if you bake your potatoes and do this. And if so, what am I doing wrong that it's not turning out? And I will see you here next time at the Kooky Kitchen during a pantry party. Stay kooky, my kitchen friends.